Live from Victory Park, this is WFAA News.
All that he has done for us through Israel in giving us the prophets, the scriptures, and the Messiah, that I could be a clear witness for Jesus Christ.
Dallas pastor Dr. Robert Jeffress is heading to Israel. The head of First Baptist Dallas announced that he will lead the prayer at tomorrow's controversial opening of the U.S. Embassy in Jerusalem. We want to welcome you to News 8 at 5:30 this Sunday. I'm Marie Saavedra. We want to get right to David Goins with this, our top story. David?
Yeah, good evening, Marie. Yeah, Pastor Robert Jeffress he made the announcement that he is heading to Israel via video message here at First Baptist Dallas this morning during services. We're told he is in Israel tonight. Now, Jeffress has been a strong supporter, that is no secret, of President Donald Trump, who made the decision back in December to move Jerusalem as the capital of Israel and recognize Jerusalem as the capital of Israel and move that embassy there from Tel Aviv. This is something that previous administrations, both Republican and Democrat, had talked about but had never done until now. Jeffress made the initial announcement of his role in the opening of the embassy Friday on Fox News Channel. Now tonight, voices in Dallas's Jewish and Muslim Palestinian communities say they will be watching tomorrow what Pastor Jeffress has to say.
That we have a representative of Dallas, Texas, getting to partake in this on the world stage. Opening the embassy in Jerusalem has been a long time coming.
The pastor is siding with an oppressor state, the state of Israel, against an oppressed people, the Palestinian people.
Certainly two different perspectives there. In the past, Jeffress has not been a stranger to controversy, really with multiple faiths, saying that Jews cannot be saved and describing the Islam faith as heresy. Now tonight at 10, we'll hear more on how North Texas communities are listening to what the pastor says during this historic event tomorrow in Israel. We're live in Dallas. David Goins, Channel 8 News.
Thank you, David. The embassy move was one of President Trump's campaign promises. It's long been in Tel Aviv in northern Israel, but for years, the U.S. has talked about moving its embassy to Israel's capital, Jerusalem. This move, though, is sparking heated protests around the world. ABC's Molly Hunter has the story from Jerusalem.
Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner arrived Sunday alongside a large American delegation to help open the new U.S. Embassy in Jerusalem.
Recognize Jerusalem as the capital.
Just 5 months after President Trump made the announcement, one of the existing consulate buildings in Jerusalem on Monday will become an embassy. Prime Minister Netanyahu heaped praise on President Trump.
President Trump is making history. We are deeply grateful, and our people will be eternally grateful for his bold decision to recognize Jerusalem as Israel's capital and to move the embassy there tomorrow.
But Palestinians feel betrayed by the U.S. and they're furious.
The Palestinians are very angry about the move of the American embassy to Jerusalem because it takes away their hopes in having Jerusalem or part of Jerusalem as the future capital of Palestine if a deal is to be struck between the Palestinians and the Israelis.
On Sunday, adding fuel to the fire, right-wing Israelis marched through East Jerusalem. She says there will never be peace until you leave Jerusalem.
Already thousands of marchers out here at Damascus Gate. Behind me is the entrance to the Muslim quarter of the Old City, and a lot of these guys were actually bussed in from the West Bank to celebrate what Israelis call Jerusalem Day. It's how they mark the day that Jerusalem was unified.
But the UN and most of the international community doesn't recognize Israel's annexation of East Jerusalem in 1967. On Tuesday, Palestinians will ramp up protests in Gaza, marking Nakba Day, the day after Israel's founding that hundreds of thousands of Palestinians fled or were expelled from their homes. All to say a couple of high-stakes days, even for a place used to teetering on the edge. Molly Hunter, ABC News, Jerusalem.
We are following some breaking news right now out of Arlington, where a 4-year-old has been rushed to the hospital after a possible drowning in a backyard pool. This home is near the south end of Lake Arlington. At this point, police don't know the condition of that 4-year-old, but they are investigating this case. A heartbreaking end to a search on Lake Grapevine after crews recovered the body of a missing boater. We first told you about this as breaking news last night at 6. Texas game wardens tell us that man fell off a boat in the northwest part of the lake yesterday afternoon. He was not wearing a life jacket. Professional golf is back in North Texas. The AT&T Byron Nelson Tournament starts this Thursday and it runs through Sunday. The tournament is changing homes this year, moving from Las Colinas to the Trinity Forest Golf Club in southern Dallas. Our Joe Trahan will have a preview of the Byron Nelson Tournament and a wrap-up of this weekend's Players Championship. It's all tonight on Dale Hansen's Sports Special. Well, it is definitely a high school highlight. We're talking about prom, and you're about to meet a Galveston student who should have spent it on the dance floor. Instead, he was being pumped full of anti-venom after a rattlesnake attacked his leg. Matt Doherty has his story.
16-year-old Austin Fleming didn't think he'd be spending the final days of his junior year in a hospital bed.
It's not something that you're expecting to go to the beach and get bit by a snake.
We've reported the dangers of rattlesnakes in the dunes of Galveston in the past, but it's been a while since we've reported that anyone's been bit. This time, it's bad.
It just felt like I just got stabbed in the ankle.
Austin and a few of his friends chipped in to get a beach house for prom weekend. To get the most out of the rental, Austin and a few of them decided to stay there the night before prom. A little after 11 o'clock, Austin says they were getting bored and decided to go check out the beach. They crossed over the dunes on a wooded bridge like this one to the sand, but as soon as Austin's foot hit the ground, he was bit.
As soon as I looked down, like a second later, I saw the snake and I realized what had just happened.
He ran and tried not to panic.
The girls didn't believe me at first that I had gotten bit by a snake, so I had to pull my sock down and show them that I was bleeding from the 2 marks. I looked at it for a few seconds, but then it started to go numb, so that's when I started to kind of freak out and run back to the street.
The girls called 911. Then they called Austin's mom.
Seriously, these kids are pranking me at, almost midnight.
She realized I wasn't joking because I was kind of freaking out, and I was telling her how my leg was going numb.
As soon as he said that, I just had this sinking feeling that, okay, this is for real. So I need to get up, get dressed, and get moving.
8 days later, Austin is still here.
I think I just got a larger amount of venom than usual.
He missed AP test finals, his tryout for the summer beach patrol, and of course, prom night. However, his date dropped by so that he could give her corsage. Luckily, UTMB is one of the few hospitals that has the anti-venom on site, or this could have been much, much worse. Tonight, Austin's mom wants everyone to know what she didn't.
You hear about alligators and sharks and, all those kind of things. And my older son is a lifeguard, and so I worry about those things, but I cannot say I've worried about snakes.
Keep that in mind when you're headed to the beach. Well, today is Mother's Day, the day when we thank and remember the women who raised us or those who play the role of mom in our lives. And just because we might wait until the last minute to pick up some flowers doesn't mean we love those women any less.
I have one for my girlfriend, my mom, my mother-in-law, and my grandmother. And when you shop late, this is the consequences when everybody rushing.
We found Chris Stewart and other fathers and kids picking up gifts this morning. A couple of daughters told us their excuse was they wanted the freshest possible flowers for their mom, and I'm sure she appreciated their efforts. We do love our moms here at WFAA, so we have dedicated our website to our moms. You can head to WFAA.com and find inspiring stories about mom, some great deals for mom that you can take advantage of still, and even poke a little bit of fun at dear old mom. Well, even the royal family is not immune to some awkward family moments. The new report that shows Meghan Markle's dad is at odds with the Queen.
And it was a dry weekend, but we are tracking thunderstorm chances for every day over the next several days. We'll time those out in your full forecast coming up.
And fears are reaching a boiling point in Hawaii. Geologists fear an explosive eruption could send ash and rocks miles into the sky.
Live captioning of News 8 is sponsored by Sunnyland Patio Furniture. Looking for a year-round vacation? Shop Sunnyland's 37,000 square foot showroom for everything outdoors.
When you donate to Texans Can, you're changing the lives of kids who need a second chance at an education and at life. Donate your car, truck, and get a $50 Visa gift card or a pair of Rangers tickets. Call or visit TexansCanCars.com. Remember, right off the car, not the kid.
Remember your first bike? No, your first real bike. So can you imagine the feeling you'll get from your first real truck? The GMC Sierra. Step up to GMC with nearly $9,800 total value on a specially equipped Sierra Denali. Plus, get an additional $1,250 when you finance through GM Financial.
Legendary jockey Victor Espinoza is insatiable when it comes to competing. So is his horse when it comes to snacking. That's why he uses the Chase mobile app to pay practically anyone at any bank. Life lived Victor's way. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Affordable dentures and implants. What are implants? They lock in a denture so it doesn't move. They're life-changing. Can we afford them? We can now. They made implants affordable. You do look great. We feel even better. Time to get our smile back. Time to get our life back.
Lock down your denture with affordable implants. Call 1-800-2-IMPLANT today. One call and one day can change your tomorrow.
When you donate to Texans Can, you're changing the lives of kids who need a second chance at an education and at life. Donate your car, truck, and get a $50 Visa gift card or a pair of Rangers tickets. Call or visit TexansCanCars.com. Remember, right off the car, not the kid.
ABC Tonight, an Idol legend returns. Carrie Underwood is our superstar guest mentor. Plus, she'll perform live.
That was mesmerizing.
And we are down to the top 5. This is it, America. You must watch live.
Lock in your vote.
You decide who will make it to the 2-night finale event.
Prepare yourself for drama.
American Idol live tonight, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific on ABC.
Now to the ongoing volcano crisis in Hawaii. Over the past 24 hours, 3 new fissures or cracks in the ground have opened, bringing the total to 18 around the Kilauea volcano. ABC's Marcy Gonzalez is in Hawaii, where geologists are watching and waiting for an explosive eruption.
More evacuations ordered as fountains of lava explode from new cracks in the ground.
People are starting to panic right now.
Another fissure opening Sunday, the 17th here on Hawaii's Big Island in more than a week. This fissure opened up in a wooded area nowhere near any homes, but that lava is spewing 40 feet into the air. It is so powerful you can feel the vibration from it. One of the major concerns, blockage of a major roadway, which could leave some residents stranded. Vacation rentals near the evacuation zone told to shut down to relieve the demand on water.
Just like the unpredictability of the weather, the lava is even more unpredictable. We are preparing for the worst. We are preparing for mass evacuations.
This as the eastern part of the island braces for another kind of eruption. 20 miles away at the summit of Kilauea, geologists watching for a possible steam explosion that could send giant boulders rocketing out of this crater and ash billowing into the air. That ash potentially raining down for miles.
We all feel scared. Nobody ever seen it happen before, so it's the guessing game is like, are we safe?
And experts in the continental U.S. now concerned that potential explosion could threaten volcanoes along the Pacific Ring of Fire, including Mount Rainier near Seattle. Marcy Gonzalez, ABC News, Pahoa, Hawaii.
A nice Sunday if you're out celebrating with mom or just soaking up what's left of the weekend. We're talking about a chance of rain, though, in the coming week. Jesse Hawila has our odds when we come back.
Remember, honor, and celebrate our American heroes and make Memorial Day count. Join WFAA and your North Texas Buick GMC dealers for Carry the Load. Carry the Load is the Memorial Day event that helps give back to veterans, active duty military, firefighters, law enforcement, and rescue personnel. Go to carrytheload.org to sign up to walk with the community or donate to show your support. Brought to you by your North Texas Buick GMC dealers and only on WFAA Channel 8.
Don't miss Belk's Mother's Day sale. 10% off bonus buys for the first time ever. Buy one, get one free Crown and Ivy. $19.99 Yellow Box. $17.99 Belk Silverworks. Plus, give her a Clinique gift set. Shop Belk and Belk.com.
Tap into family fun at Grapevine's 34th Annual Main Street Fest, a Texas-style craft brew experience presented by Bank of the West. May 18th, 19th, and 20th. Savor delicious food and tasty craft brews, and make sure you pay a visit to the Lone Star State of Mind Pavilion, featuring Texas-made products, food sampling, Texas wine, and much more. With artisans, carnival rides, and live music, there's something for the whole family. Get your tickets today at GrapevineTexasUSA.com.
AT&T gives you more for your thing.
Okay, so now that it's in the pan, the next step is the most important step.
Get AT&T Internet with over 99% reliability for $30 a month. More for your adulting thing. That's our thing. Visit att.com.
It's time to upgrade. And now, it's even easier at Nissan's Tech for All sales event. Get 0% financing on every model, including Rogue with Pro Pilot Assist. Experience Nissan's newest lane centering technology.
Get here today. Save up to $4,680 on the 2018 Altima, or save up to $2,500 on the 2018 Sentra.
But hurry, this event ends soon.
Don't miss Belk's Mother's Day sale. 10% off bonus buys for the first time ever. 50% off sleepwear and robes. 50% off New Directions. $9.99 Kim Rogers. Plus earn Belk Bucks with no brand exclusions. Shop Belk and Belk.com.
A nice sunny Sunday for all of us, and I did notice it was a bit more muggy.
A little bit.
Muggier.
There's a guy yesterday who said it would be a little bit more muggy today.
Oh, yes. It was you. It's all coming back to me now.
It was me, wasn't it? All right. Nailed it. We'll put that one in the win column.
The breeze is helping, though.
It does help.
Make it a little more comfortable.
Yeah, it certainly does. So the humidity's with us here for the next few days, so get used to it. It's May. That's what we expect this time of year. Let's take a look outside of Fort Worth right now. 90 degrees the temperature right now. There's the partly cloudy skies we had, and if we take a look at Dallas, it's also 90 degrees with winds gusting as high as 25 miles per hour. Just a few clouds, no storms today. Again, we have the cap in place, so thunderstorm development not happening here at least over the next 24 hours, but things could change as we head into at least the beginning part of the week. So again, for the record, high today was 89 degrees out at DFW. Didn't quite get to 90 at DFW. The normal is 83. So yes, we have been running warmer than normal over the last few days. It's still 89 degrees at DFW. The dew point's at 65. That's that measure of moisture in the air. When that starts to creep into the middle 60s, that's when we start to feel a little bit of discomfort. And it certainly, once it gets into the upper 60s and 70s, that's when it gets oppressive. So for the rest of tonight, a warm, muggy night, just a few clouds here and there, 75 degrees by 3 o'clock in the morning. We'll start the day off tomorrow, 7 o'clock in the morning. Low to mid 70s for your Monday morning. Then in the afternoon, just like today. Everything we saw today, just expect that again tomorrow. 89 degrees in Dallas, 88 in Greenville, 87 Terrell, Mineral Wells 92. We'll see some middle 90s to the west of the Dallas-Fort Worth area. We are dry today. Just a few clouds have been passing in and out of North Texas, but a lot of thunderstorms going on in the Panhandle. In fact, lots of severe thunderstorm warnings taking place in the eastern part of the Panhandle. They need this rain desperately. Of course, they could do without the severe weather. And tomorrow they have another chance to see some strong to severe thunderstorms in the Panhandle all the way up through Oklahoma. Whatever develops in this area tomorrow becomes our risk for thunderstorms, not severe, Monday night, Tuesday night, and even Wednesday night. So going into Tuesday, notice again, the severe risk is staying to the west of North Texas, but those thunderstorms that come together along the dry line that's in the Panhandle, those will try to make a migration off to the south and east. They are expected to weaken as they approach North Texas, and they'll get here late night and early morning each day, Monday and Tuesday. So areas to the west of the Dallas-Fort Worth area have the better chance or the higher coverage of showers and storms. That's going to be about 30 to 50%. Areas from DFW off to the east, lower coverage, 20 to 30%. Let me show you what one model is predicting, just to give you an idea of what to expect Monday night into Tuesday morning. There are the thunderstorms that develop west of North Texas. This is 9 p.m. By midnight, they try to get their act together, make it into North Texas. We'll have a cap in place. We really don't have an environment conducive to support thunderstorms as we get into Tuesday morning. So watch this closely. This is midnight. Look at as we head to 3 o'clock in the morning. Look what happens. It starts to weaken. So yes, west of the Dallas-Fort Worth area, more scattered showers and storms. But watch this. By daybreak, kind of goes away. There you go. 6 o'clock in the morning, a scattering of a few sprinkles and showers, and then it completely dissipates by mid-Tuesday morning and certainly by the afternoon. So no day is a washout. There will be a chance of rain Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning, and even Thursday as well. But again, no all-day rains in our 10-day forecast. Tonight, 72 degrees, muggy, breezy. Tomorrow, just like today and the last few days, partly sunny, a high of 90 degrees. And the next 10 days, we're going to sit on either side of 90. Our warmest day is Friday, a high of 94. There are your rain chances for the middle part of the week. And there's a dry weekend next weekend. Marie.
All right, thank you so much, Jesse. Well, we are less than a week away from the wedding that everyone is waiting for. ABC's Jennifer Eccleston is in London with some brand new details about Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's royal wedding.
The countdown is on. Just 6 days until Meghan Markle walks down the aisle to marry her prince. Overnight, Buckingham Palace released the Instrument of Consent, signifying Queen Elizabeth's approval of the marriage. Kensington Palace also announced Chicago Bishop Michael Curry will join the Archbishop of Canterbury to give the address at Meghan and Harry's St. George's Chapel service. This comes as the Sunday Times reports a private gift registry at the exclusive Soho House Private Members Club, where Meghan and Harry had their first date, despite the palace asking for charity donations in lieu of presents.
It's a similar thing to what William and Kate did. They also asked people to make donations to charities that they chose, but they also had a separate secret gift list.
This morning, the UK's Mail on Sunday publishes potentially embarrassing photos and video they claim shows Meghan's dad allegedly participating in photo shoots with paparazzi.
If you have a member of the family who's working with the press to stage photos, and he denies that, but if that's the case, it makes the plea for privacy a bit more difficult.
Kensington Palace has not yet commented. Later this week, Meghan's parents will meet the Queen, Prince Charles, William, and Kate for the very first time, while Harry finally gets to spend time with his future father-in-law. In Windsor, a massive security operation is underway, including a ring of steel following a string of UK terror attacks as the town prepares for a right royal celebration.
There are hundreds of police officers, both plainclothes and uniformed, so actually it should be extremely safe.
You will be able to watch the royal wedding live right here on Channel 8. ABC will have 5 hours of coverage on Saturday, May 19th, starting at 4 a.m. The ceremony itself will be at 6 if you want to sleep in a bit and just show up for the best parts. Well, you're looking for some inspiration? This woman never gave up, even when everything around her was failing. Now she's doing something she's always dreamed of.
Looking for a more intelligent sedan? Hyundai has the Sonata and the Elantra. Both are a great deal more than just a great deal. Get up to $4,000 total savings on the Sonata or 0% APR plus $1,000 bonus cash. Visit buyhyundai.com.
You can never be fully prepared for parenthood. That's why Cook Children's pediatricians are with you every inch of the way. Because childhood should be simple.
It's Empire Today's biggest sale, the 50-50-50 sale. 50% off carpet and flooring, 50% off padding and materials, and 50% off installation. That's right, half off your entire project. You can save thousands. Empire's 50-50-50 sale won't last long. Don't miss 50% off carpet and flooring, 50% off padding and materials, and 50% off installation.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today, Stuart Spitzer broke his promise to us. Spitzer voted against fully funding our schools and voted against $10 million in Governor Abbott's border security operations. But Spitzer did vote 100% with his West Texas billionaire donors. We voted Spitzer out. Now he's running a 4th time. Keith Bell is a strong Christian conservative who will fight against illegal immigration and fully fund education. His plan will cut property tax 25%. Bell earned the NRA's top AQ rating and is endorsed by Texas Farm Bureau.
Smash open and dig in to the new Chocolate Lovers Piñata with chocolate empanada bites and fudge sauce to dip them in. The new made-from-scratch Chocolate Lovers Piñata, only at Uncle Julio's.
Want more SUV for your money? Every new Hyundai has an assortment of advanced safety features. It's a great deal more than just a great deal. Now get up to $4,000 total savings on the 2018 Santa Fe. Visit buyhyundai.com.
GMA starting tomorrow.
Hi, GMA fans. It's your friendly neighborhood Deadpool.
Ryan Reynolds and the cast of Deadpool 2 take over GMA.
What could go wrong?
Starting tomorrow.
Join me, won't you? Woo!
Well, so many dream of getting a college degree, but for some, the obstacles getting there are just too tall. This Houston area woman fought depression, lost her husband. She was even homeless, but none of that stopped her from walking across the stage with a law degree. Erica Simon has her inspiring story.
Made it. I made it.
It's a moment Aisha Champs has worked long and hard for.
It feels amazing. I feel blessed. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. All of that wrapped up in one.
Commencement from the Thurgood Marshall School of Law. The single mother's journey to get here wasn't easy. In 2009, a fire destroyed all she had and she was laid off. The father of 2 of her children died from cancer when she was 7 months pregnant. It was tough, but she looked to God for strength and got back up.
Never give up. The only thing that you can do after trying, the worst thing you can do is fall. The best thing you can do is just continue to get up.
Champs went back to school, first receiving her GED, then an associate's degree from Houston Community College, a bachelor's from University of Houston, and now a law degree.
Aisha Nicole Champs, magna cum laude.
Get this, she did it all with 5 children who now range from 5 to 14 years old. This family photo of them quickly went viral and melted the hearts of thousands.
I didn't even want to take the photos. I was burnt out, I wanted to sleep, and my pastor Louise Holman yet again said, you need to take those photos. It'll give you the inspiration that you need, and I'm so glad that I listened.
For the next couple of months, Champs will be studying for the bar exam. It's another hurdle, but one she happily plans to take in stride. She encourages everyone to go after their dreams and says, if she can do it, you can too.
Your past does not define you. It really doesn't. Your current circumstances does not have to be your future circumstances. Just step out on faith. Just go for it, and you'll make it.
An incredible woman right there. Speaking of some other incredible women,
yes.
We want to wish a personal Happy Mother's Day shout out to our moms. This is my mom, Barbara, with me and my brother on one of our vacations. A toast to you, Mom. You're the best. Love you, and hope you're having a good day.
And this is me and my mom at our wedding. Not our wedding. We didn't get married.
Of course.
This is not Kentucky. That is my mom from my wedding back in October of 2016.
Oh, you guys look great.
That is a strong woman right there, folks. She has battled some serious illness over the last year and a half. And I am proud to say I can call her today and still talk to her on the phone, even though that was in question just last year.
Oh, so
Love
grateful
her so
for
much.
that. Yeah, we wouldn't be here without him, that's for sure. Thank you so much for watching here at 5:30. Love to your mamas too, and we'll see you tonight for News 8 at 10.